happy, colorful Wednesday to you watching today. Thank you so much for joining us here on The Glam. This is where your beauty is cherished, your wellness is prioritized, and your heart is treasured. My name is Tracy Wanjur, and as usual, I'm so happy that we get to hang out today, this evening, and in a world where body goals are everywhere. I mean, you turn on TikTok, Instagram, it's everywhere. The journey to weight loss has never had so many options or so many questions. So from technology that claims to melt your fat, build muscle all while lying down, to injections, pills that say that you can stop your cravings if you just take them. We want to deep dive into the world of weight loss. What works? What doesn't work? What should you know before committing and investing into a lot of this weight loss solutions that are being offered in the market? So it's going to be a heavy but very impactful and informative show. So I'm so excited to be here at Vivace Cosmetics and Laser Clinics. This is where we'll start the show because we need to know more about this tech that is changing the weight loss industry. So without further ado, let's get into it. So now let's get to meet Glory Nkonge. Hi, Glory.
Hi, Tracy.
Thank you so much for having us here today as we deep dive into the world of weight loss. Yeah, can you tell us more about yourself? How did you find yourself here? But mostly, first, let's start with, what you do here and get into your background a little bit.
Okay, so my name is Glory Nkonge. I'm a clinical nutritionist. I'm also a dietitian. And here at Vivace Clinic, I'm the program manager for the V-Shape program, which is a body contouring program, and also the weight loss program.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to move into this?
I think initially, I've always wanted to be a nutritionist, just to know, what are the best foods for you and how to prevent lifestyle diseases. And I also wanted to work in an environment where I get to do different things, not just nutrition.
Okay.
So working here, I get to work with new technology and also learn other services as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we can just go right into it because you mentioned about the new weight loss technology. So what are available in the clinics today? What technologies are there?
Of late, in as much as people are going to the gym, because you see, you can go to the gym and you need a boost. You can have that stubborn fat. You're going to the gym every other day, but you're seeing results at a very slow pace. Yeah. That's where now the body contouring machines come in. So we have the Onda Cool Waves, we have the HFM technology and the Wonder technology. So the Onda, it uses microwaves in form of cool waves. So it uses the microwave technology. So you get to lose fat. You see the cellulites that you normally have maybe on your thighs, on your glutes. It also works on that, and then the skin laxity, which is the loose skin that you get from maybe sudden weight loss or weight gain. So the Onda, it was actually voted among the best body contouring machines in the world as of last year. So it helps to lose fat and also tone muscles for the skin laxity. Okay. Yeah. You see the localized fat, cellulites, and tightening. So when you come in, it's either a lady or a man. So if it's a man, we choose the form of, if it's localized fat for a woman, which area are we working on? Is it the face, maybe a facelift, or the double chin? Is it the stomach, or is it the thighs? So if it's the stomach, we choose that. Then there is something that we measure, the skin fold measurements, to measure the thickness of the skin. Once you get that, you feel it in here. Whatever you get, you feel it in here. So it gives you the power, how much power are we using on the area, how much dosage, and how much time. Yeah. And then it shows you which hand piece we're using. So how this works is that these two hand pieces, it puts pressure on their deposit cells, then they release lipid or fat. Then it's taken out through your lymphatic system. Okay. So you need a session at least every 4 to 5 weeks, because also you don't want to overwhelm your lymphatic system in getting rid of the fat. So you need to give your body a break for at least 4 to 5 weeks before you can come in for your next session.
Okay.
So we do this to wipe off any lotion before we start the procedure. So this is an essential oil. So we do it to help in lubrication of the area so that when you move the machine, it's not uncomfortable for you. Okay. You're ready? So you're going to feel very cold and then it will get warmer. You're okay? So when we do this, we either do this kind of motions or up and down. You're okay? It's cold? Uncomfortable? Oh. Okay. So it starts by getting very cold and then it warms up. But it's not painful. Okay.
So what is it doing exactly?
So when we do this, it puts pressure on their deposit cells. They release lipid or fat. So it's solubilizing the fat when you do this. And then after, I'll show you how to massage. So that now the fat that has been solubilized or dissolved is taken out through the lymphatic system. Yeah.
Do you use a special oil?
So we normally use liquid paraffin. It's actually good for the skin as well, especially for people who have eczema and all that. So it's good for the skin. Yes. So you have lymph nodes around this area. So if we're doing the stomach, you massage downwards because we don't want the fat to just solubilize at one place. So we start with the sides and then up. Sorry, down like this. So down, down, then downward. So you can, and then after the procedure, you're required to do this at least every day for the next at least 2 weeks consistently for at least 1 to 2 minutes. So you can do it in the shower as well because it's easy in the morning and with the soap, so it will be easier for you to remember. So you do it every day, side, side, and then downwards. And then also take a lot of water. Yes. And then this is the HFM technology. So this one uses electromagnetic waves. Okay. One session of this, which is 20 minutes, is like 20,000 sit-ups. So you just come in, you put these 2 hand pieces or 4, depending on how many areas you're doing. So it focuses on fat loss, muscle, and there's professional setting. So mostly we focus on these 2. You lose fat and build muscle. Maybe your first session can be fat loss, the next one can be muscle. So it doesn't, you have to choose either of the settings. And then, so you put your gender, your weight, your height, and which area are we treating. Let's say it's the stomach with the abs. Then we have the timing, which settings you're using. So it's like muscle contractions by use of electromagnetic waves. Ideally, for you to build muscle, there is muscle hypertrophy, which means that your muscles, they wear out. Then your body, it rejuvenates the muscles by building them thicker and stronger. Okay. That's how the old technology works. So this one you'll need at least 2 sessions twice a week.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So this uses electromagnetic waves. So you'll feel your muscles are contracting, but it's not painful. You're okay? How does it feel? Can you explain the feeling? Like it's going downwards to your leg. Yeah. So when it does that, it tones, you lose fat and it tightens the muscles at the same time. Yeah. So one session, which is 30 minutes, is like 20,000 sit-ups. So it's like you're doing sit-ups, but you're just lying down.
Ready to take an active approach to your oral health? Try the Colgate Total System. Toothbrush, toothpaste, and mouthwash clinically proven to be 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of many oral issues when used together. Now, Colgate Total doesn't just clean, it delivers active prevention, helping protect your teeth, cheeks, tongue, and gums all day long. Colgate Total System helps stop problems before they start.
Okay, and then now we have our newest addition. This is called Wonder Axon, and it's actually a better upgrade as compared to the HiFem machine. So how it works, it has 3 technologies. It has electromagnetic waves, neuromuscular, and radio frequency. So for the electromagnetic, just as I've mentioned, there's muscle hypertrophy. And then number 2, it also helps in metabolism of fat. So what happens is that it triggers lipolysis. Lipolysis is the breakdown of fat. So it will trigger lipolysis, and then the fat is converted into fatty acids. Then the fatty acids help in fat breakdown, which causes fuel, hence the accumulation of fat is reduced in your body. And then also it helps in blood flow in your body, because your muscles are getting the oxygen, and the nutrients are able to get to all the sides of your body and every organ, every cell in your body. Yes, so now for the Wonder machine, the session is 25 minutes, and in those 25 minutes, your body is able to, you get 60,000 contractions in those 25 minutes. In those 25 minutes, we have muscle building, we have fat burning, we also have the pelvic floor. Especially for women, it helps to strengthen your pelvic muscles. For athletes as well, it helps in strength training. And also, so when you come in, this is a suit that you wear. It's supposed to be 100% cotton, and then we spray water on you because it heats up because of the electronic waves. And then you put this on your arms, this around your tummy area, and then this one you put on your legs, on the quads, and on the hamstrings, and on the glutes. So you're able to build muscles in on your arms, stomach, back fat, quads, hamstrings, and glutes at the same time. So it's basically a combination of the HFM technology, so you lose fat and build muscles at the same time.
Thanks so much for showing us the different technologies that you have here. But I wanted to know, is there a difference between machines that stimulate muscle growth or machines that help you lose fat?
I would say yes and no, because for the on the machine, for the cool waves, it's really works on lipolysis for you to lose the fat, but you see also it has a setting for skin laxity to help you in case you have the loose skin. It also helps to tighten. The electronic the HFM technology with the electromagnetic waves, it helps to tone and tighten the muscles, but also it has the setting for fat loss. So you can lose fat and tone at the same time. The same to the Wonder machine as well. With the neuromuscular, how it works is that it uses electric impulses, mimicking the brain signals in your body to send it to your muscles in actually a much faster way.
Okay.
So therefore, your muscles and your body is burning fat at a very high rate as compared to you going to the gym. So it's like a boost for you. It's not like the ideal weight loss program. It's just a boost for you as you go to the gym and also watch your diet as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, you've seen on social media, a lot of people have, you know, shown this type of technology, and a lot of the comments would be like, you're lazy.
Yeah.
You know, why wouldn't you just go to the gym? What would be your answer as, you know, a nutritionist, you know, program manager, handling all of this weight loss management? What would be your response?
My response is that just because someone is doing this doesn't mean that now you can go home and just relax and eat whatever you want. To be honest, I always tell my patients, if you're on this, it's just a boost for you. You need to watch your diet. You need to go to the gym, because this actually, for people who go to the gym like 3-4 times a week, or they're physically active, they see the results way faster as compared to someone who's not doing anything. So it's just a boost for you, but it works hand in hand with diet and exercise. So if you're doing this, you also need to go to the gym and also watch what you're eating.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who are the ideal candidates for using this technologies?
People, let's say someone who has a BMI, mostly for people who have a BMI of at least 30 and below, because most of the time, the higher your BMI is, the more accumulative fat you have, so the more time it will take for you to see the results. But if you've decided, I really want to do this and I want to commit, even if your BMI is maybe above that, BMI is body mass index. So according to your height and weight, are you overweight, underweight, healthy, or obese? So it's not the overall indicator of health, but it's one of the measures of health. So we need to take like your body composition and all that. But for this case, if you're checking the BMI, if your BMI is above 30, that means you're morbidly obese. Maybe if it's above 40 and all that, that means you're obese. So the more time it would take someone with a BMI of maybe 18 to 24, which is the healthy BMI, it will take you lesser time as compared to someone who has a high BMI. So I would say really, as long as you're going to the gym, you're eating healthy, and at least a BMI of, let's say, even 35 and below, or you're now on a weight loss journey and you need a boost, then this is for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are there any things that you require clients to do before committing to, you know, this type of treatments?
Yeah, so it's the mindset as well. So you need to be psychologically ready as well, because this also is like you want to stay fitter and you want to look better. So that means also you've also decided in terms of food, I'm eating healthy, I'm starting to exercise. So if you're psychologically ready, then it's also very easy for you to see the results as well. And then also because of the lipolysis, you need to take a lot of water just a few days before the program. Technically, you're supposed to take a lot of water
Every other time.
Yeah, for your overall well-being, but because of this one, so that it can help in drainage of the fats and all that, so you need to take a lot of water. And then after, you'll just need to massage. I normally show them how to massage so that it can help in drainage of the fat. But other than that, no big preparations that you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, a big question, and I know not even big, I mean, this is the most frequently asked question. Yeah. How many sessions will I need before I see results on my body?
Yes, that's a very good question. So back to what I said before, it depends with your BMI, physical activity level, your overall physiological being, because the lesser accumulative fat you have, the faster you'll see the results. That's why either way you need to incorporate other programs as well, such as healthy diets and exercise. So with the Onda, you might lose between 2 to 3 inches in a month, as long as you're also eating healthy and you are physically active. The same to this one and this as well after your 8 sessions. So for this one, it's twice a week that you're supposed to come in. So in a month, those are 8 sessions. So at least in a month, you should see at least a difference, but it varies with different people, because also our bodies are different. So we react differently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want more than just a clean mouth? Upgrade to the Colgate Total system. With the toothbrush, toothpaste, and mouthwash working together, you get active prevention that protects your whole mouth. In fact, the Colgate Total system is proven to be 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of many oral issues when you follow the full routine. Take charge of your health with daily active protection. Choose Colgate Total and smile with confidence.
Now that we've seen a lot of this technology and how they work, what would you advise anyone who wants to try out any of this?
I would say just come and try, because you see, it's easier for me to tell you this will give you results, this will do this and this. I'll just tell you, come, ask all the questions that you have, ask any contraindications, any of those things, any questions that you have, just come and try. You might be struggling to go to the gym and all those things, and you feel like it's taking longer, and maybe you want to work on the stubborn fat around your tummy, the love handles, the arms, the face, the double chin, then this is for you. So you do this while you're doing other techniques as well.
Okay.
Yes.
So as a clinical nutritionist, what kinds of food, because not everyone can afford to invest in such kind of treatments, but what kind of foods have you seen really help people, especially women, because women tend to lose fat slower as compared to men. So what foods have you seen really work well with weight loss?
Yeah, so when it comes to food, there's so many controversies. When it comes to food, this is good for you, you're not supposed to do this, you're supposed to limit this. I would say get a good nutritionist who will curate your diet plan according to your needs, because your diet plan cannot work for me. Maybe I have an underlying condition. Maybe I want to maintain and there's someone else who wants to lose, another person who wants to gain. So a nutritionist will curate the diet plan according to your needs. So maybe they'll put a bit more protein, less carbohydrates, but they'll make sure that you have the proper portions that you need for you to achieve whatever goals you're taking.
Yes.
But when it comes to all these controversies with food, as long as the portion, you have portion control, then in terms of carbohydrates and all that, and then you make sure that you're eating healthy, limiting your intake of processed foods, junk foods, sugary foods, then all other healthy foods you can limit according to portions.
Okay. Lori, what are some of the myths that you would like to debunk about weight loss, or some of these machines?
Okay, so number one about nutrition, that carbs are bad. Let no one lie to you. Carbs are not bad. The issue is the portion. The issue is the portion and portion control. You can have your carbs in the morning, you can have your carbs in the afternoon. If you're trying to lose weight, then you can limit your carbs in the evening. But also, you need to inquire from a nutritionist so that they can curate for you how much you're supposed to take, especially if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to maintain, so that they can put for you, they can curate for you a diet plan that meets your daily calorie requirements.
Okay.
And then number two, that fat is bad. Fat is not bad, because also your body needs fat. In terms of hormones and all that, they need fat. So there's good fat in your body, especially the high density lipoproteins that we get from avocados, the fatty fish. That's good for you. Now the issue comes in with visceral fats, basically cholesterol as well. So that's where now we need to watch, especially, or the fat that you get from junk food, sugars as well. That's the bad fat, but also your body needs fat. Yes, and then number 3 is that high proteins, they cause issues to your kidneys. That's not true, unless, not if, maybe if you have underlying kidney conditions, then you need to limit how much high proteins you're taking. But ideally, high proteins are very good for you, especially if you want to build muscles and you want to tone. Okay. Number 3, that you need supplements. Yes. So, not everyone will need supplements, not unless you have a deficiency. Okay, because with the supplements you can get all those nutrients from the food, because even with the companies, they curate chemical compounds to make those supplements, but they make them according to, like, vitamin C. You can get it from oranges, but they curate it in a way it has components that can give you vitamin C, and yet you can get it from the oranges.
To you at home, there's more to the story. So I want you to think things like pills, injectable balloons. So there's so much more that we need to get into, and we'll do that in the second part of the show. We want to know, is there a cost in chasing quick results? So that's coming up in the second part of the show. See you then.
Okay. So the one that onda.
Yeah, you can see. So the onda, let me just turn.
Okay. What's that?
Sasa tunakata juu ya hii part. So yeah, so lazima nisonge.
Unaweza songa tu naturally. So this is the machine. So when you come in, you wear this. Oh, sorry.